इकबाल तेरी कौम का इकबाल खो गया, माजी तो सुनहरा था मगर हाल खो गया। वो रोबो दबदबा वो जलाल खो गया, वो हुस्न बेमिसाल वो जमाल खो गया। डूबे हैं जवाबों में मगर सवाल खो गया, इकबाल तेरी कौम का इकबाल खो गया। वो जो उड़ते थे फिजाओं में वो शाहीन न रहे, बाज़ोक न रहे ज़हीन न रहे, पाकीज़ा गर न रहे बादीन न रहे। वो लालो गुलजार वो महजबीन न रहे, मोमिन का वो अंदाज़ बाकमाल खो गया, इकबाल तेरी कौम का इकबाल खो गया। This is Tawfiq Shabir and I welcome you all to this beautiful morning assembly with the best greetings of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As a Muslim, we have to believe in the life after death. We have to believe in Jannah. We have to believe in Jahannam. But when we see our present conditions, when we see the present condition of Muslims, I think we all have forgotten the day of judgment. I think we all have forgotten the Jahannam. So today my motive will be to remind you about the day of judgment, to remind you about the Jahannam. Jahannam is a place of most extreme suffering, the place of most extreme pain of every level you can imagine, physical, mental, spiritual pain. In Jahannam, Allah will burn the skins of people and then recreate it and burn it again. In Jahannam, people will cry for water, something to cool them, and they will be given water. But this will be a boiling water. And when they will drink it, they will scald their faces and burn their insides. Jahannam is not a small pit, it is a roaring, raging beast. On the day of judgment, almost 4.9 billion angels will be dragging Jahannam towards people. Almost half of the population of the world will be dragging Jahannam towards people. Imagine how big will be Jahannam. Also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was once sitting with some companions and they all heard a sound. And when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi asked them, "Do you know what was this sound of?" They replied, "Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we don't know. Please tell us." And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "This was the sound of a rock. This was the sound of a rock which was thrown into the hellfire 70 years ago, and now it has reached to the bottom of hellfire." My dear brothers and sisters, now you can imagine how big will be Jahannam. But this is not the scary thing about Jahannam. The scary thing about Jahannam is that Allah promises to Jahannam, "I will fill you with people." My dear brothers and sisters, if you will do good deeds in this dunya, you will be rewarded in Akhirah. And those who will do bad deeds, this is the place for them. That's why Allama Iqbal had said, "Amal se zindagi banti hai, jannat bhi, Jahannam bhi. अमल से जिंदगी बनती है, जन्नत भी जहन्नम भी. ये खाकी अपनी फितरत में न नूरी है न नारी है." On the day of judgment, 4.9 billion angels will be dragging Jahannam towards people. And when Jahannam will see a human being for the first time, it will burst in anger. By seeing this, all the Muslims, the non-Muslims, the one who believes, the one who didn't believe, the one who wants to say it, the one who don't wants to say it, the angels, the prophets, all will fall on their knees in prostration to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and will say, "My Lord, please protect me." Some will say, "Rabbirji'uni, Rabbirji'uni, Rabbirji'uni." My Lord, please send me back. My Lord, I will never come into sin again. I will never indulge in backbiting. I will never indulge in haram relationships. I will never do sin again. I will never make sects of Islam. I will do this. I will do that. My Lord, please send me back, my Lord. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, "Stand up. Today is not the day of worship. Today is the day of judgment. Today your worship has no value. Today your worship has no weight. The time has gone. My dear brothers and sisters, this is the time to worship. This is the time to turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the time to make unity among Muslims. And I believe when we all understand we are the single ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, no one can stop Muslims from conquering the whole universe. Before leaving the stage, I believe we all have the potential to change the society. But before doing this, we have to change ourselves. Also, Allama Iqbal had encouraged the youth that you have the potential to change the world through his poetry. And I would like to quote some beautiful verses of Allama Iqbal. कि उकाबे रूह जब बेदार होती है जवानों में, उकाबे रूह जब बेदार होती है जवानों में, नजर आती है उनको अपनी मंजिल आसमानों में। नहीं तेरा नशेमन कसे सुल्तानी के गुंबद पर, तू शाही है बसेरा कर आसमानों की चट्टानों पर। वाखिर दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन।